I might have to retract that one because I don't know. I don't know where I would get such accurate information, presumably accurate information. I know Japan, for one, is one of the largest admirers of jazz as a country because I can guarantee you right now, as we speak, there's at least one or two American groups touring right now. It's constant.
Yeah.
But also, I have to justify the mentality of the Japanese people. They also import everything else.
I see.
The Russian ballet will be over there now too, probably. Some form of sport. They have baseball over there. They have tennis. They have everything un-Japanese. They bring in and
And
learn how to do it. You know.
and baseball actually has risen to a pretty high level over there. I mean, they play some good baseball in Japan,
Yes, they do.
and several Japanese stars are playing in America now.
Notably the pitchers.
Yeah, yeah. Notably the pitcher.
Yeah. In
I
fact,
know the Yankees have a Japanese pitcher.
yeah, they had one. Yeah,
Yeah, they had one,
They
and,
shipped
and
him
I
to
think
Canada.
Seattle did too. I think at one time.
Yeah, the Dodgers. The
Yeah.
first one was with the L.A. Dodgers,
And
then
and the most successful to date.
yeah. Well,
I think.
he's not as good as he was when he first came here. But
Oh, I see.
when he first came here, I happened to be in Japan, and they would uh, break into the news or anything that was on TV over there, and then you would see him playing in Los Angeles if he was pitching that day.
Okay, the other thing that I know you and most noted American jazz musicians do is tour in various parts of Europe. Is that still something you do
Yes,
frequently?
I'm doing that next week, starting on March 14th, which means I'll have to travel on the 12th, arrive on the 13th, and the first performance will be on the 14th of March, and I'll come back on the 25th. It's not a long tour; it's 2 weeks to the day,
I see.
and only about 7 or 8 concerts. But it's all practically all in Germany.
I see.
So at this stage of my career, performance output, Roger, I arrange. Luckily, I've been fortunate enough to meet some of these promoters. This particular promoter is in Germany, and he knows Germany, and he's been in the business not that long, say under 5 years.
I see.
But he always wanted to be this, and he's a very honest man, and I enjoy working with him. His name is Peter Schilbach, and I spoke to him today, and we were able to use the dollar being what it is now. It's very difficult for countries in Europe to come up with dollars as easily as they could in the past because of the rate.
Right.
And so I was able to find two Americans who live in Europe to play with.
I
One
see.
named Reggie Johnson, who lives in Bern, Switzerland, and Alvin Queen, who lives in Geneva, Switzerland. Alvin is a New Yorker, and I think Reggie's from California. But I've been very fortunate to find people of their caliber who've chosen to live over there.
So
And so I don't have to fly them over.
I see.
Is
In
the
other words, you
point.
don't have to take your side man. You just go
Right.
yourself and play with
Mhm.
those. So that saves on the
On the
on the
expenses.
bottom line. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, that's good to know.
But we've always gone to Europe ever since I've been in the music performance profession. When I was with Art Blakey in the '60s, we went. So
So in other words, we still have that.
Europe always had a reputation of paying more than the States
I see.
until now.
Yeah, with
Then
the
it's
currencies
just
all
to
messed
say,
up.
like
Yeah.
for Germany in particular, when Michael Jackson, getting off the jazz subject just briefly, was booked there, he had to cancel because they take 50% of taxes
Wow.
of your gross. So for some reason, maybe that's to discourage foreign artists. I know it would discourage me.
I know. Yeah,
But
50%. Yeah.
we've found ways to avoid such an outrageous
Taxation, yeah.
subtraction. Yeah.
What other countries?
Oh well, we go to, like I said, London. I've been going to for this will be my 26th year when I go in August after I leave Dallas.
I see.
And I just like to go there. I like and again I use those people though that live in Europe,
I see.
with a few exceptions. Now, a saxophonist I've been importing, or whatever the word is, exporting, bringing over Javon Jackson, a very gifted tenor sax player, because we can no longer get Ralph Moore because he joined the Tonight Show.
Yeah, that band. I guess the last time I really talked to you about Europe, you were performing in Milan or somewhere
It's very, very possible.
in
Yeah.
Italy.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I went over. Well, I landed in Milan, and I actually went to Torino, which is about a couple hours drive from there,
Right.
and played Thelonious Monk. They were having a seminar, a group of Italian psychologists trying to analyze Thelonious Monk, which I thought was quite unique. And of course, I was the pianist who came out and played as many Monk selections as I could remember.
I see. Well, there's quite a few. Actually, Cedar, you are becoming now one of the most prolific of the jazz composers. And I mean, when I say prolific, I'm thinking in terms of people like Duke Ellington, Thelonious Monk, and Horace Silver. But now you have amassed quite a few original jazz compositions that have become standards and that appear in the repertoires of quite a few of the younger jazz musicians.
Yes, I'm quite proud of that.
You're sneaking up on it.
Still amazed too that they would be attracted to my work, and just amazed, delighted, and surprised.
Yeah, and I was just thinking about this the other day. When the average citizen reaches, say, retirement age, he can look to Social Security, or if he's invested in stocks and bonds or whatever. But jazz composers such as yourself, with all those royalties coming in from all these compositions over the years, that's pretty much the equivalent of a stock portfolio.
Yeah, I guess it could. You could, if you have an imagination such as yours, it would turn out to be that lucrative. But I do still get Social Security though.
Well, I don't blame you.
I don't want to stop the mailman just because I'm getting a few royalties.
But I was just thinking that the really successful jazz composers who have their own publishing companies.
I think Duke Ellington is a good example.
Because he wrote so many pop songs.
Well, whatever he wrote, he was able to maintain his band, which was constant, and
Right.
he was totally addicted to. He got so heated. He worked. He performed 7 days a week.
Oh wow!
He didn't want to stop.
And
I went to several hotels. I mean, I can picture myself going into a hotel, Roger, and all the Duke Ellington's men were just sitting in the lobby because the bus was leaving. There was no off nights.
Wow.
He didn't want. He had to hear it.
I see.
Which is a great thing in a way, but
Well,
it sounds physically demanding to me.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Unless you're the leader.
Yeah, because the leader these days, even if the sidemen are on the bus, the leader can fly.
Well, they were going short distances in this particular instance,
Yeah.
and he was on the bus with him. But I mean, you're quite right about that too.
I know for an example, when I was with Isaac Hayes,
Mhm.
we rode the bus and he flew to all the gigs.
Yeah. Well, he must have. Did he have a private plane?
No, he didn't have a private plane.
He just went to the airport and flew.
But it was a rather nice bus.
Yeah,
It
right.
was a rather luxurious bus, but still, it was the bus.
Yeah.
No, I meant, Duke Ellington had a lot of songs that were just not really jazz compositions for the band. They were just popular songs for singers, and he earned a lot of royalties from that.
Yeah.
In fact, I read or heard somewhere that the royalties from his songwriting kept his band
Right. Funded.
together. Yeah.
Mhm.
He actually took money out of his pocket, to pay the band just to keep the band together.
Right. I totally agree that if you're in that position, why not reinvest in yourself?
Right.